Here's how I use sacred geometry to design one of my story's most important characters, Arwen. It all started with a creative challenge. Arwen is an AI, so how do I represent it visually? I had no idea, but I started with an incredibly simple shape to represent the character's six-sided approach to governing humanity, a hexagon. But as it turns out, I can't math, so the simple hexagon turned into this weird elongated thing. I had recently seen a YouTube video talking about how sacred geometry was the absolute foundation of all art, but I didn't get it. But I decided to give it a try and began creating a bunch of circles based off my oddly shaped hexagon. But I very quickly began to realize something pretty wild. As I created a large A shape to represent Arwen's name and gave it an all-watching eye as the character is always at the center of various conspiracy theories, I realized that the sacred geometry was making the entire thing look incredibly even and symmetrical. And finally, I ended up with this, which I loved, but it wasn't until I brought it into Adobe Illustrator that the logo really took shape. And then another, and then another. This one was cool because it actually spells out the word Arwen. But then, perfection was discovered. A logo that represents the character, its dependence on the highly charged mineral luminite, and so much more. It even became the basis of design for the army of autumns that Arwen manages.